Subscribe to watch our new videos. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to watch our new videos and tutorials.